All right, so as we're driving around here in the Southwest, I just wanted to share a little bit about this area with you. So we're defining the Southwest as everything south and west of the interchange of 215 and the 15. This is the area of town where the majority of the new construction is going in right now. You have mostly newer neighborhoods. Right now on the MLS, there's about 50 homes for sale in the 750 to $1 million price range. That's not including new construction. That's currently listed on the MLS resale homes. Most of those homes are going to be 2-story, although you do have a fair chunk that are 1-story and a handful of 3-story as well. Most of those homes are going to have in-ground pools. And in this area, you're going to find the majority of the shopping and dining options are all fairly new. Most of the strip malls are new. We also have the brand new Durango Casino in this area, along with the Uncommons, which is a large shopping and dining area. And it's not technically in the confines I just said, but just on the other side of the interchange is the Town Square. That's one of the other premier shopping areas here in Las Vegas. Very comparable. If you remember our downtown Summerlin video, Town Square is a very comparable shopping area to that. So like I was saying, this is the area of town where most of the new construction is going in. So what does that mean? Well, there's pros and there's cons to that. For one thing, newer houses means less problems, right? When you go buy some of these older houses in the older parts of town, you're inheriting 50, 60, 70-year-old problems. Whereas most of these houses are 10 years old or newer. Heck, most of the new construction is going in around here. So depending on what you want to buy, you may buy something that's brand new. However, there's a trade-off for that. The neighborhoods have less character, right? You're going to have less fully developed trees. You're going to have more houses that are tract style homes where everything looks similar to everything else. So you're not going to have as much character as you're going to have in some of the other parts of town, but you're also not going to have the problems that you have in the older parts of town. So there's something to think about there. You're also going to find a wide range of price options in this part of town. Everything from townhomes in the 300s to single families in the 400s, all the way up to multi-million-dollar homes. So anything you're looking for, you can find it in the Southwest. Also, one of the great parts about this part of town is that you are very, very close both to the Strip and to the airport. The 215 corridor is just up the road, and it only takes maybe, depending on what part of the Southwest you're coming from, anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes to get to the airport, and about the same to get to the Strip. So if you're hosting people from out of town, or if you travel a lot for business, access to the airport is super easy. If you're somebody who works in the service industry and you spend a lot of time on the Strip, very, very easy for you to get there from here as well. So centrally located, lots of good price options, newer homes with all of the advantages that comes with purchasing a newer home. The Southwest is just a great place to live. Southwest Las Vegas is where the vast majority of the new construction is happening here in the Las Vegas Valley. There are so many new home developments in this part of town, as it's one of the only areas of the valley that actually has room to expand. So you've got tons of options with everything ranging from condos and townhomes in the low 300s up to single family standalone homes ranging from $500,000 up to $1 million, and then moving past that all the way up to your luxury estates in the multiple millions of dollars. Living in some place where you've got so many new home developments has its pluses and minuses. Of course, on the plus side, if you buy a newer home or even a brand new home, of course, you're not going to be inheriting all the problems that you would inherit when you buy a home that's 30, 40, 50 years old. That's great for your peace of mind, especially if you buy brand new. You know that you're not inheriting anybody else's problems. It's a brand new house, so you're going to have a minimal amount of issues with it for the foreseeable future, particularly if you take good care of it, as you should. You also have lots of builder incentives when you buy these new homes. Builders have interest rate buy-down programs. They have closing cost contributions. They have additional add-ins that they'll throw in to sweeten the pot. They're building a lot of new homes down here, so there's a lot of competition between the builders fighting for your business, which is good for you. Of course, every coin has a flip side to it. And the flip side, in my opinion, to buying something in these newer developments is that the neighborhoods just don't have as much character as some of the older, more well-established neighborhoods. You're not going to have as many mature trees. And many of the homes are going to be of the tract house variety, so they're going to look a little bit more similar to the homes around than in some of the older neighborhoods where some of the houses have a bit more character, they have a bit more variety in the style of the home or in the aesthetic of the home. So of course that's something you're going to have to weigh for yourself. You want to live in an older, more mature neighborhood that has more well-developed trees and a wider variety of houses. However, you're going to have some of the problems that go with buying an older house. Or do you want to live in a brand new home or a fairly new home where maybe the trees aren't as tall, maybe the houses are a little bit more cookie cutter, but you're going to have less problems. And you get all of those builder incentives if you do buy a new home. All right, let's talk about the economy here in Southwest Las Vegas. There are several large companies which are either headquartered or maintain a large corporate presence here in the Southwest, offering several job opportunities across a range of different industries for the residents here in Southwest Las Vegas and beyond. First company I want to talk to you about is a company called Switch. Switch is a data center which specializes in highly secure and sustainable facilities. They support cloud services, data storage, and they support technological infrastructure. A standout feature of this company is their commitment to using 100% renewable energy, helping to keep both our community and our planet in better shape. Love this company. They provide tons of IT jobs here in the community. Moving on from those guys, we're going to talk about some companies in the entertainment space, as you would imagine here in the Las Vegas Valley. First and foremost, let's talk about Caesars. Caesars, of course, owns several hotels and casinos around the world. The famous ones located right here on the Las Vegas Strip include Caesars Palace of the Hangover fame, the Cromwell, the Flamingo, Harrah's Las Vegas, the Horseshoe, the Link, Paris Las Vegas, and Planet Hollywood. Moving on from Caesars Entertainment, we can talk about Boyd Gaming. Boyd Gaming is a company that operates more of the locals casinos here in town, although they do have 3 large properties in downtown Las Vegas on Fremont Street, including the Fremont Hotel and Casino, the California, and Main Street Station. Moving away from downtown Las Vegas, they also own the Aliante, Cannery Row, the Gold Coast, the Orleans, and Sam's Town. And the final gaming company that we're going to talk about is MGM Resorts. MGM Resorts owns some of the most famous casinos in the world, such as the Bellagio, home of the famous Bellagio fountains, the Cosmopolitan, the Aria, New York, New York, Park MGM, the MGM Grand, the world famous Luxor, which is the giant pyramid-shaped casino on the south end of the Strip, Mandalay Bay. In addition to the many hotels and casinos, MGM Resorts also owns T-Mobile Arena, home of the Vegas Knights, and the location for some of the best concerts here in Las Vegas. Moving on from the entertainment space, we have Southern Hills Hospital and Medical Center, which of course offers many jobs in the medical field. And as with most areas, one of the major employers here is the Clark County School District. Of course, all of the various elementary schools, middle schools, and high schools offer many jobs in education. And we'll round out the economy section of this video just talking about the service industry. Of course, the Las Vegas Strip is quite literally adjacent to Southwest Las Vegas. The defining line of the 215-15 interchange is exactly where the start of the Las Vegas Strip is. So if you work in the service industry, if you work on the Strip, you are directly adjacent to that area if you live in the Southwest. Of course, we have to talk about your shopping options. Here in the Southwest, we don't have any large shopping malls like you have up in Summerlin. we do have the Arroyo Market Square, which is anchored by a Walmart Supercenter, a Sam's Club, a Best Buy, a Home Depot, and has a number of smaller clothing stores and various stores such as a Michael's and an Office Depot, along with several dining options. Of course, like any other large suburban area, there's a number of strip malls located all throughout the Southwest with a number of different types of stores to suit whatever needs you may have. If it's upscale shopping you're looking for, just across the freeway from the Southwest. Remember, we defined the Southwest as everything south and west of the interchange of the 15 and the 215. Just on the other side of that interchange is the Town Square. The Town Square is a large outdoor mall, shopping, dining, entertainment district with all the options you could hope for, including a large AMC theater, the Velocity Esports Center with a bowling alley, numerous dining options ranging from low cost and quick to grab things like burgers up to a Brazilian steakhouse, several great Italian restaurants, and one of my favorite places in all of Las Vegas, Double Helix Whiskey Lounge, one of the best whiskey selections of any place in Las Vegas. The Town Square is also going to have most of your upscale shopping options, places like the Apple Store, Hollister, Torrid, the Container Store, Saks Fifth Avenue, Victoria's Secret, Bath & Body Works, you name it. The Town Center's got it. It's a fantastic place to go do your shopping. It's a great place to go grab a bite to eat, and they've got plenty of nightlife. Don't forget Stoney's, the gigantic country dance club that always has live music, has a giant dance floor, mechanical bull, all sorts of fun if that's the things that you're into. If you're looking for nightlife, the Southwest has you covered there. Of course, the first thing you're going to think about when you think of nightlife is the Las Vegas Strip, which is mere minutes from the Southwest and has all of the entertainment, dining options that you can possibly imagine. We're not going to get into those specifics. There are many other channels who have already done so and better than we could do it. That's not our specialty. We're here to tell you about the city of Las Vegas, not the Las Vegas Strip. I'll let those guys cover that. What I will tell you about is some of the more locals-centric entertainment options, such as the brand new Uncommons, which just opened right across the street from my office, actually. The Uncommons has a movie theater. They also have several upscale and mid-scale dining options. Among the dining options at the Uncommons includes Amari, BS Taqueria, Bar Oysterette, Bar Zoto, Daba order a different cuisine. Right across the street from the Uncommons, we have the brand new, just opened Durango Station. This place is fantastic. My partner and I walked through there getting video for this YouTube video, and we saw so many great options that you have at your fingertips, including a pizzeria, a burger place, a noodle joint that pulls their noodles by hand, which was fantastic to watch. A place where you can get fresh oysters on the half shell. And of course, like any casino, a really great steakhouse. As we all know, Las Vegas is in the desert, and the desert gets hot. So what do you want to do when it gets hot? You want to go to the water park. Southwest Las Vegas has one of those too. Take a look at Cowabunga Canyon. Located just a few minutes west of the Durango station, Cowabunga Canyon has 12 different attractions, including water slides, a wave pool, areas for the little kids to play, and private cabanas that you can rent for the day. It's a great way to spend a day getting out of the heat, having a great time with your family, and it's right here, away from all the hustle and bustle of the Strip, safely nestled in Southwest Las Vegas. If you don't want to spend the money to go to the water park, but you do want to cool off during the hot desert days here in Las Vegas, right next to Cowabunga Canyon is the Aquatic Springs Indoor Pool, owned and operated by Clark County. This is a cheap way for your family to get out of the heat, get some exercise, cool down, and have a blast for just a couple of bucks. Maybe swimming isn't your thing. How about a round of disc golf? The Red Ridge Park Disc Golf Course, free to play, is right here in Southwest, located next to Red Ridge Family Park, complete with baseball/softball fields, a playground, an outdoor water park, and a basketball court. This is just one of the many parks located in the Southwest. Just mentioning a couple of the others, we have James Regional Sports Park, Cougar Creek Park, and one of my favorites, Western Trails Park. Check it out. It's got some of the coolest park architecture that you're going to find anywhere, and the playground is shaded, so you don't have to worry about the little ones burning their hands and feet on those hot summer days. Of course, no discussion of an area you're considering moving to is complete if you don't talk about the education system there. Here in Southwest Las Vegas, you have a number of options for your children in order to get a solid education. Starting with our public high schools, we have Sierra Vista High School and Desert Oasis High School, both of which are part of the Clark County School District and have a wide range of courses offered along with extracurricular activities for the kids. Moving on to our public middle schools here in the Southwest, we have Wilbur and Teresa Feist Middle School, Canarilli Middle School, and Lewis and Jerry Tarkanian Middle School. All of these schools part of the Clark County School District, all of them fully accredited and offering all the options that you need to get your child a solid education. I'm not going to list out all of the elementary schools, there's too many to list here, but suffice it to say, there are plenty of great public school options here in the Southwest. Moving on from that, let's talk a little bit about your private school options here in the Southwest. First off, I'd like to mention the Challenger School Desert Hills campus, which is a K-8 private school, very highly rated. And there is also the Doral Academy, which is another K-8 private school, highly rated, very difficult to get into, but a great school for your kids if you do qualify. Moving on to higher education, there are a few small satellite campuses of the various private and public colleges located here in Nevada with a presence in the Southwest, but of course your biggest option is always going to be UNLV, just down the road, a few minutes from the Southwest, the biggest college in the state of Nevada with the most options and the most students. Of course, one of the most important things you want to take into consideration whenever you're moving to a new area is what sort of medical facilities are nearby, particularly if you have healthcare concerns or you have kids with healthcare concerns. These are always issues that are important to home buyers. Well, Southwest Las Vegas has you covered. Starting with Southern Hills Hospital. Southern Hills Hospital was named a top 100 hospital by Fortune magazine. They're ranked number 1 in the state of Nevada for pulmonary care, number 3 for critical care, top 10% in the nation for cardiology services. It's just a fantastic facility that has been recognized time and time again for taking outstanding care of their patients. Next up, we have St. Rose Dominican as part of the Dignity Health Network. This hospital was established almost 75 years ago, and it is the only hospital in Las Vegas that is a not-for-profit, faith-based facility. This is another award-winning facility, including the prestigious High Performing Award, as awarded by U.S. News and World Report, which is the highest award that can be given by that publication. So this is another fantastic option for your healthcare needs. And finally, for those of you who are military veterans, the VA has a large clinic in the Southwest, which is there to take care of any of your medical needs and has the facilities to do so.